Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss about cells. What is a cell and what is the symbol for cell? For to indicate a cell, a thin long line indicates positive terminal and a thick sharp line indicates negative terminal. So, this is the symbol for an electric cell. And here, in the electric cell, we use so many types of cells, namely voltaic cell, Daniell cell, different types of cells are there. What is the function of a cell? If a cell is connected in a circuit, it supplies energy to drive positive charge throughout the circuit. If there is no such an energy supplied by this cell in a circuit connected, it cannot drive charge in that circuit. See here, the cell consists of a positive terminal and a negative terminal. That means anode and a cathode. In this, if you take a voltaic cell, copper plates are used as electrodes, metal plates. That is positive and this is negative. These copper plates are dipped in the sulfuric acid so that this sulfuric acid is used as the electrolyte. This electrolyte splits into ions and these ions are transferred from cathode to anode or vice versa. In this process, there is some internal resistance developed inside the electrolyte solution during the transfer of ions, H plus ions as well as SO4 ions. As a result of this, some resistance is developed within the cell, and in this region the resistance is developed. That resistance developed within the electrode plates of a cell is called internal resistance of the cell. This internal resistance developed in the cell is denoted by small r, just like this. Why? Because we cannot represent this symbol here, resistance symbol here. If you denote that resistance outside of the cell, beside the plate, then this resistance belongs to the resistance in the electrolyte solution of the cell. So finally, I am coming to a conclusion that a cell is a device which converts chemical energy into electrical energy, and that electrical energy which is used to drive charge in a closed circuit is called electromotive force, EMF. Simply it is represented by E. Electromotive force. So here, what is a cell? A cell is a device which always converts chemical energy into electrical energy, and this electrical energy drives charge in a closed circuit, and that energy supplied to drive charge for 1 coulomb charge is called electromotive force. అంటే 1 coulomb charge ని డ్రైవ్ చేయడానికి కావాల్సినటువంటి ఎనర్జీని we can call it as electromotive force. So here electromotive force is expressed in volts. What is the potential difference? I will explain you later. Difference between electromotive force and potential difference. Electromotive force is cause whereas potential difference is result. Both are having same unit. Later I will distinguish both of these two. And now I am going to explain you the series and parallel grouping of cells. Cells in series. I am taking different cells which are connected end to end just like this. The EMF of this one is E1 and the internal resistance is R1, E2 and the internal resistance R2, E3 and the internal resistance R3 and so on, just like this. In such a combination, this is positive terminal, this is negative terminal, positive terminal, negative terminal, positive, negative. This is proper combination of cells. If you reverse any of these cells, that means just like this is, if it is E1 and R1 and if it is E2 with R2 just like this. This connection is a wrong connection and this is called improper combination. Later I will discuss about this one. See here I am going through proper combination. See, if you connect such cells like this and later the entire system is connected to an external load, say it may be as bulb or. See, series combination, each and every component is in the same path. You may think that R is parallel to this one. It is not parallel. Each and every component of this circuit belongs to same path. That's why such a combination is called series combination. In such a combination, series combination, one cell supports the other if they are connected properly. So, the effective EMF of this series combination is E1 plus, E2 plus, E3 plus, so on. If you take the effective internal resistance, all these resistors are imagined to be resistances, so that these resistances are connected in series. So, R effective is equal to R1 plus, R2 plus, R3 plus, so on. And if you take what is the effective resistance of the circuit, R effective, along with these resistors, this is all also in same path. That's why you can take it as R plus, R1 plus, R2 plus, R3 plus, so on. So what is the effective current in this circuit? The effective current in the circuit, I effective is equal to E effective by R effective. This R effective is nothing but R equivalent. So that I effective can be taken as E1 plus, E2 plus, E3 plus, so on by R plus, R1 plus, R2 plus, so on. For example, if this E2 is connected wrongly, say this is the second cell with EMF E2 in this situation, then what happens? See here, the second cell is opposing this system. That's why in case of EMF, you have to take down E1, minus E2, the EMF should be subtracted which is connected improperly, that means wrongly. Then effective EMF will be like this, but or there will be no minus R plus R. The resistance is the property which opposes current, that's all. So you need not take this R2 as minus. Only EMF should be taken as negative. So that the current, almost here the formula becomes I effective is equal to E1 plus E minus E2 plus E3, so on by R plus R1 plus R2 plus so on. If these cells are connected, identical cells are connected, then what is the effective EMF and what is the effective current? That I am going to discuss. See, identical cells means the EMFs are same and the internal resistances are same. And such capital N cells are connected in series. Then what is the effective EMF? E effective is equal to E plus E plus E plus E plus so on up to N. That means N into E. What is internal resistance? R effective, R plus R plus R plus R plus so on, NR, capital N, R, small r. What is the effective resistance of this circuit? This R plus R effect, that means NR. What is the effective current in this circuit? Effective current in this circuit is E effective by R effective. E effective by R effective. That means NE by R plus NR. This is effective current if an identical cells are connected properly. What happens? Out of this N, X cells are connected wrongly. For example, if one cell is connected wrongly, what happens? E1 minus E2, E minus E becomes 0. That means if you connect one cell wrongly, the two cells will be dead. If two identical cells are connected wrongly, then four cells will be dead. Like that. In this out of N cells, if X cells are connected wrongly, what is the effective EMF? E effective is equal to EMF of total EMF of N cells, NE, minus twice the EMF of X cells connected wrongly. Therefore, effective EMF is equal to N minus 2X into E. In this situation, what is the internal resistance? R effective. Whatever the connection, either proper connection or improper connection, the total internal resistance becomes NR. What will be the R effective in this situation? R plus NR. What is the current in this situation? I is equal to E effective by R effective. That means N minus 2X into E by R plus NR. This is improper combination of cells in series. Now I am going to discuss about parallel combination of cells. Now I am going to discuss about parallel combination of cells. See here, in this parallel combination, I am taking a cell of EMF E1 and internal resistance R1. Another cell of EMF E2 and internal resistance R2. See here, this is entire combination of two cells in parallel. So this combination of these two cells is called as a battery. Then what is the EMF of this battery? Say this battery is not connected to any circuit. Say the effective EMF of the entire system as X. That means this positive terminal is at X volts and the negative terminal is at 0 volts. If the battery is with 10 volt, the positive terminal is at 10 volt and the negative terminal is at 0 volt. Just like I am assuming this battery with the voltage X volt, that means the positive terminal is at X and the negative terminal is at 0. So here, for this junction, algebraic sum of currents is equal to 0. See here current is I1 and here current is I2 and here current is I3. I am taking just like this. See, since it is a open circuit, this I3 will be equal to 0. If you connect the external resistor, then only current will be flown out of this region. But here it is not connected, so that I3 equal to 0. Now, what is I1? So, according to Kirchhoff's first law, that is junction law or current law, I can explain you in the next video. Algebraic sum of currents passing through a junction is equal to 0. That means here I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to 0. As we have already known that I3 equal to 0. What is I1? X minus E1 by R1 plus, what is I2? X minus E2 by R2 plus 0 equal to 0. See, I am going to continue in this part. See here, X minus E1 by R1 can be taken as X by R1 minus E1 by R1 plus X minus E2 by R2 can be taken as X by R2 minus E2 by R2 is equal to 0. Then I am bringing these terms other than X to that side. Then you will get X by R1 plus X by R2 is equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2. I am taking X a common here. X into 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 is equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2. See, if you want X, that means effective EMF of this parallel combination, X will be taken as E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 whole divided by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is effective EMF. If you take three cells just like this, you will get E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 plus E3 by R3 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, just like that. If you take any cells in this way, if you connect in parallel, then you will get this equation. See, if you take only 2, this x can be simplified as E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 plus R2. If you simplify this, you will get the effective EMF x is equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 plus R2. Now, if this cell E2 is connected improperly, then what happens? See, if this E2 is connected just like this is negative terminal, this is positive terminal. This is improper combination. In such a situation, E2 is not connected properly. That's why E2 is taken as minus. But the remaining features all remain like that only. So, effective EMF, if they are connected improperly, that means if it is positive and if it is negative, then the equation becomes just like this. If this entire system is connected to an external resistor, just like this, external resistor just like this is R. Now in this situation, here these two resistors are in parallel combination. Effective EMF is X here, E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 plus R2. What is the effective internal resistance? R effective. Parallel combination is there. R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. What is the effective resistance of the circuit? R effective is equal to this R is in series with this system. Okay, path, same path. So that R plus R effective. So that R effective is equal to R plus R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. This is the effective resistance of the entire circuit. What is the I effective? This E effective, X by R effective. That means E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 plus R2 all divided by this R effect. What is R effective? R plus R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. In this way, you can find out current if the cells are connected properly. If the cells are connected parallel, the system will be just like this. This can be represented in this way also. The equivalent circuit. This is also the equivalent circuit. దీన్ని మనం ఇలాగా కూడా రిప్రజెంట్ చేయొచ్చు. చూడండి, ఈ పాజిటివ్ టెర్మినల్ ఫేస్ చేసినప్పుడు this is the form. If it is just like this symbol will be negative. You will be confused. if you get such type of models. You please go through, and I will go through one more solid example also in the next class. Now, parallel combination of identical cells. Previously, we have discussed about the parallel combination of EMFs with cells of different EMFs. Now I am going to explain you the parallel combination of identical cells. See, this is a cell E and internal resistance R. This is another cell E and internal resistance R. What is the effective EMF? X E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 plus R2. E1 E R1 R plus E2 E R2 R E2 R1 R by R1 plus R2 2R. R is a common feature in all terms. E plus E 2E by 2 is equal to 2. So, effective EMF of identical cells, if you connect 2 in number, but the total effective EMF is E only. If you connect 3 just like this, the effective EMF will be E only. Whatever the number of cells you may connect which are identical in parallel combination, the effective EMF will not be changed. This is very important sentence which you have to keep in mind. See, here I am going to connect n identical cells. N identical cells. This is cell of EMF E internal resistance R. Another cell of EMF internal resistance R. Just like this, I am connecting n cells. And the entire system is connected to the external resistor capital R. So, if cells of same EMF are connected in series, previously I have told you, whatever the number of cells they are, the effective EMF will be E only. What about the internal resistance in this situation? This internal resistance R effective is equal to how much? R effective is equal to R by N. They are connected, an identical resistors connected in parallel. R effective is equal to R by N. What is the effective resistance of the circuit? This R plus R by N. What is the effective current in the circuit? I effective is equal to E effective by R effective. Then if you take, what is E effective here? E effective is E by R effective, R plus R by N. So I effective is equal to NE by NR plus capital. One more thing you have to keep in mind, If you want maximum current passing through this circuit, the total internal resistance of the circuit cells must be equal to the external resistor. That means if you want I to be maximum, R by N should be equal to R. Then I maximum can be taken as E by R plus R. Why? Because R by N is taken as R. So that I maximum is equal to E by 2R. Otherwise, if you know R value, then instead of capital R you can take R by N. In this situation, I maximum can be given by E by R by N plus R by N. 2R by N. So, maximum current will be also given by the formula NE by 2R. NE by 2R. And later, I am going to discuss about the mixed grouping of cells in the next video.